Group Captain Naidu, thank you very much for bringing me on for this course. I was very impressed with the sessions conducted by Karthik and also by the guest speakers. I think the entire course content was designed only at a strategic level to give an overview on the tools and the techniques available for cybersecurity. Unless, of course, you understand the threats which will come from various quarters to our cyber world, we will not be able to defend or protect our systems well, which is extremely important. As far as warfare is concerned, really speaking, whether business, warfare, or national security, all have come together where technology is concerned. Technology brings in actually now a larger element of comprehensive national power. Earlier, it used to be many other elements which used to be thrown into comprise comprehensive national power. But I think technology is largely occupying now a larger place of importance. So therefore, when we talk about how the technology is going to bring in change into warfare or industry 4.0, I keep talking about military 4.5 because military must lead the industry if we have to go from analogous to autonomous, because most of our systems are going to turn autonomous, and our autonomous systems are only going to be systems of systems riding on digital platforms based on artificial intelligence. Largely robotics are going to come in, and the legal issues, the issues of supply chain infection, the issues of not configuring our systems very well are going to actually create a lot of problems. In fact, I was very happy to write a paper for the USI on national security. That is National Security Paper of 2021, in which they asked me to write about the role of niche and disruptive technologies in the India's deterrence and warfighting capabilities, wherein I have spoken largely about our digital platforms, which are going to be used for autonomous systems, where non-contact and non-kinetic applications, and also kinetic applications and non-contact applications are largely going to be dependent on. So as a result, I think the National Security Scholars Program, which has been conducted by the ASAC under the umbrella of RRU, which I visited only last month, I felt a lot of hard work has gone into designing this course. And we have also in this course built a community of people who will come together, who can relate to each other, because there is never a complete security arrangement ever. Even if you talk about defense of the nation, nobody can ever say that we are completely ready for defense of the nation. We are never ready for security of the nation. It is a constant endeavor because new threats and challenges keep getting thrown, and new innovations are always there in the hybrid form, wherein either the information will be thrown at, which is going to confuse the whole lot of decision-making apparatus. There is going to be new technology. So as a result, you will find that there will be challenges as far as power is concerned. There's going to be challenges as far as the materials is concerned, because if we don't have the materials, we will never be able to build anything to make our own supply chain, which is indigenous in nature. I think we need to very quickly start manufacturing our own chips. Unless we have our own chipsets, we should not be dependent on imported chipsets. You know, I was quite surprised that Oppo is going to be partnering for R&D for our space programs. NAVIC, which I still feel, how can Chinese be trusted to actually cooperate in a manner where there is a civilian foreign agency involved into our security systems on PNT. So as a result, I think indigenously we have to come together. As industry, we have to build our systems secure, which are also advanced in nature. Otherwise, if we are second grade, we are not as advanced as our adversaries. Then they are going to throw in better systems to oppose and throw challenges at our systems. So I suppose from the military perspective, it is going to be the IOMT and IOBT, which are going to be the mainstays in our system of systems approach for our overall security. I also recently wrote a paper on our smart frontiers. Most of our frontiers, whether you're talking about the borders, you're talking about the skies and the space, and also our maritime boundary. We need to build smart systems. Otherwise, we will not be able to manage our borders very well, because the hybrid threats are the ones which are going to confuse any intrusion which will take place physically or in the cyber or in the space domain. So we have to be extremely careful. And I'll be very happy if, under your guidance and cooperation and coordination, the ISAC can bring this community together. You can even build a WhatsApp group where anything new that has come in, say if a particular segment is under security threat or security attack, or a new system has come to prevent it, I think we can very quickly start supporting each other. I would be very happy to know if there is somebody who says, at the moment there is a cybersecurity threat or there is an attack going on on such and such sites. Even a lot of prevention can happen if we can forewarn, if we know about some attacks which have happened elsewhere in the world. Uh, at least, we will all get glued on to studying how the threat has emanated. If there is any mitigation or any response that has happened or not happened, even if the systems are open, I suppose we will all very collectively will be able to bring in all elements together. I think minds have to come in together, and the intention is already there. You have selected your participants extremely carefully, and I think we can support each other in making sure that we are secure in the future. And I think the regulator, the user, and the industry have to come together, because regulator should not be the one which should be impediment in creation of new systems. But I think regulator and user and the industry have to always come together to make sure that our future defense industrial complex comes up where the national security, the national defense, and the industry all build systems which are secure and progressive and make us help achieve the autonomous high standards which are of international repute. I can only thank Group Captain Naidu and his team, and of course Isaac. And I'm very sure that this is not the end of our association. I think this is only a beginning, that we have found each other and we will work together. There is never a complete course on cybersecurity or security. I think this is where, when I was conducting the first cyber exercise in the country, first day, there were 50 participants who came in, and they were all experts. They all were very, very arrogant from the professional aspect of it. But slowly, when we started interacting with each other, we realized that we need each other actually to back each other up. And I think on the third day, we were all talking the same language about our concerns and about challenges that we are going to face. And we were also looking at certification, how to recognize people, how to make sure that there are trustworthy organizations and individuals who can come in together and bail us out and build good systems together. I think this is where Isaac gets, kudos for taking this initiative. And thank you very much for allowing me to speak also, and making sure that I belong to the community formally now with your platform. Thank you very much, Group Captain Naidu. And thank you, Isaac.
Thank you very much, sir. You are, and of course, this is just the beginning, as you said. Thank you so much for those kind words. Yes, we strive very hard to make sure that we maintain standards. As you said, there is no perfect training program or course, but yes, each day we try and improve on our performance. That's the objective.